Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do an eyebrow tutorial for you, which I know you guys have been waiting for such a long time. So I decided I was going to finally do it, and my eyebrows are always changing, and I keep meaning to do a tutorial for you guys, so I finally thought I have this new technique that I've been doing, and I thought I might as well show it to you guys. So this is my eyebrow before. Not as luscious as my eyebrows are after, but I use the Benefit Give Me Brow. And I'm working that in the front of my brows because that's where I have the least hair, and a lot of my hairs in the front of my brows are super light that you actually can't even see. So this product is great to just put it in there to make those hairs visible. You could also just leave this as a daily brow, or if you just want a little something, because it does make your eyebrows look a lot bigger than they actually are and helps brush them up. And my eyebrows right now aren't perfectly tamed, they're not freshly plucked or anything, so I want to show you guys that it could still look good without having them completely taken care of all the time. This is the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, and I love this brow gel because it really holds your eyebrows up. I really like brushing up my eyebrows because it gives a more natural look to it and a fuller look to it. As you can see, this is the before and after, and this is what I usually go for on a daily basis if I kind of just want an easy eyebrow that just looks a little bit better than my natural eyebrow, and I don't want to take the time to fill it in or carve it out with concealer. And I'm going to start on the next eyebrow, and I'm going to start with the Give Me Brow and put it through my brows again. This is my worst eyebrow. I feel like we all have one bad eyebrow that doesn't like to cooperate. I accidentally really screwed this eyebrow up when I was plucking it a couple months ago, and I plucked too much out of it and cut too much off the top because I was like, my hairs are getting a little too long, so I was like, I'm gonna just cut them off of it. I screwed it up. Anyways, we could fix that with kind of just the techniques I've been doing and also with the pencil that's coming later. So the order I'm doing this in is completely different than a lot of people would do it. A lot of people would fill in their eyebrow and then use eyebrow gel. The reason I'm doing it this way is I found it is so much faster. When I started doing this, my eyebrows cut the time in half. My eyebrows literally take the longest out of everything, so it was awesome that that could be cut in time. And also I found that I used less product because regardless I used this much eyebrow gel in the end, but I used so much less of the eyebrow pencil, and because I just felt like I didn't have to fill it in as many places because my eyebrows were already stood up and pushed back, if that makes sense. So these are my eyebrows afterwards. Like I said before, I will just leave it like this day to day if I'm really cut for time. This is the Sonya's Brow Bar Mechanical Eyebrow Pencil. This is in the shade medium. Usually I use light, but I don't have any light right now. So I'm just really lightly putting in the places I need it. I think that's what's really different with my eyebrow tutorial than other people's eyebrow tutorial is I really make sure I'm only putting the places that are a little sparse and just to make the eyebrow overall even. I don't like painting on my brows. I don't like completely, really, I don't even want to say Sharpie because I don't even fill it in like a lot of people do. As you can see, I'm just putting it in places to make my eyebrow more even and more of the shape that I want it. So I'm putting it a bit on the arch of my eyebrow. I had a chicken pox scar at the beginning of my eyebrow that I wanted to fill in. So as you can see, there is an overall shape to my eyebrow now. And even if I was filling in my eyebrows before I did all the gel, I would do the same. I would only put product where I believed I needed it, but this is easier to see where I actually need the product when my eyebrows are already pushed in the position they will be set in. So starting on the next brow, I do put a little more product in the bottom of the front of my eyebrow just because I want it to be a little bit thicker because my eyebrow is a little thicker on the other side. And yeah, I'm basically just doing the same thing, just putting the product where I believe I need it. And another good technique is it doesn't work as well when you have the gel in it because it's really hard to move your eyebrows around after that. But if you're filling in your eyebrows before the gel, make sure you are always brushing out the product to make it look as soft as possible. So next I'm using concealer. This is the Alexa Persico concealer. I do this because it completely changes the eyebrow. It cleans it up. As you can see before, it looks a little bit messy after I'm done with the eyebrow pencil. So I want something that is a little sharper. So I go really in between the natural eyebrow with the Instagram eyebrow. This is kind of making it more of an Instagram eyebrow by cleaning it up with concealer. And I like to use a cream concealer. This is a good concealer. I don't know if I'd necessarily use it under my under my eyes, but I like it for under my eyebrows. Since it's a cream concealer, it's easy to use and it's really easily accessible with my brush since it's in a pot. I'm not exactly sure what this brush is. I think it's from Luxie. I'll leave it down below. But the reason I like this brush over another flat brush, flat top, squared off brush, I'm not exactly sure what you call those, is because this is really thin. It's not thick, so it's really able to give a sharp line. I feel like with a really thick flat brush, it kind of is everywhere and it doesn't give you such a strong, sharp line, and this is just really easy to control. So another thing that I do is with whatever leftover product, I do not add extra product. So with whatever leftover product, I will put on top just to make sure that there isn't any product that went above where my eyebrows should be. I hate it. If you do this, it's fine. Whatever, it's fine. But I hate it when people have the halo brow, which is when there's a super light concealer on top of their brow and below their brow, and it's just really sharp and blended out. It's just really not my style. Anyways, after that, I will take the brow gel again just to make sure everything's in place, and as you can see, this is the before and after concealer, and it's completely different in the shape of the brow. This side, obviously, before the concealer's put, it looks a little messier, and that is one look as well, but I like it to look a little bit sharper. So the last thing I like to do is I check out the brows to make sure that they're even. Just keep in mind, guys, they're sisters, not twins. Just letting you know, they can't be perfect. And you see this little area that I pointed to that I kind of just don't have hairs? I like to really lightly put some eyebrow hairs in there just to make it a little more even. But yeah, this is the end of my eyebrow tutorial. I hope you guys found this helpful for the people that wanted to know how I did my eyebrows. I'm glad I finally got it out. But other than that, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.